Hello, my name is Andy. I am the village idiot. I'm armed with a car and a GoPro and an unhealthy amount of time on my hands. You find me in another Bassetlaw Parish, and this one is bordered by the River Trent, which we will see later a little further down that road there. But for the time being, I'm in the centre of the village, which is where we find this rather attractive looking bush shelter, which I'm going to find out a little bit more about in a moment. This is the parish of Lanham. Okay, so this is as far as Laneham village goes. The pumping station you can see there is kind of like the boundaries, as it were. So now I'm going to walk back to the car and drive the mile or so to Church Laneham, where we will see the River Trent. shame we can't get closer because this outer gate is locked here at the church, but above the door there is a very similar carving to two churches we've seen before on the channel, Fishlake in Doncaster and Birkin in Selby. It's not quite the same, but it has that sort of, I don't know, that arched feature that they both have. It's quite amazing. Okay, so up to now, the largest river I think we've seen on the channel has been the River Ouse, unless you want to count the Thames estuary in the Leon Sea video. So, here's another one, and this one's linked to the Ouse in fact. Here's the River Trent. Well, I'll say one thing about a riverbank: you always tend to find a swarm of bugs of some description hanging around, and of course the yellow hivers doesn't help me here. Anyway, we are pretty much done with the parish of Laneham, and a nice place to end, I think. A nice place to end, overlooking the River Trent. If you were to follow the Trent to the north here, it would take you to the town of Gainsborough. Fun fact, Gainsborough is where I went to school. There you go. Okay, but for the purposes of the Laneham video, we are done with it now. I think I may just have to sit on this bench just for a few minutes and take the weight off my feet. I've done a lot of walking this morning. This has been the parish of Laneham, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out.